up from your point and shoot camera with this Canon Powershot SX120. I'm going to tell you all about it. Welcome back to Computer TV. I'm Sam, and today I'm going to tell you all about this Canon Powershot. This is the ZX120. And listen, if you are looking for something a little more advanced than your point and shoot camera, but you're not quite ready for your DSLR, but you want full manual controls, you got all that right here with this Canon Powershot. And it's a Canon, and you know that they're known for making high quality, superior digital cameras. All right, so let's get started. This is actually a 10 megapixel camera with a 10x optical zoom. Actually, let's take a look at this zoom right here. Woohoo, this is nice looking. You can really get those telephoto shots with this Canon right here. You can also shoot in movie mode. You have a 640 by 480 resolution at 30 frames per second. Also, you have a 3-inch LCD screen around back, so you can view your images and set up that perfect shot. ISO 1600, 13 different shooting modes, and 17 different scene modes. Really, do you need more than 17 scene modes? I don't think so. Also comes with all the latest in technology, everything from motion detection, face detection, red eye removal, and you have full manual controls. And that's actually one of the best points about this camera. So you can set aperture priority, shutter priority, all that with this camera. It's not a your typical, beginner point and shoot camera. It's definitely more advanced. You also have optical image stabilization to make sure that your photos don't come out blurry. And this camera comes equipped with a Digic 4 image processor, which it means faster, it means better quality, and really nice looking images. Now, this does not have a rechargeable battery. You need to grab 2 AA batteries, and it does come with a 128 meg SD card, which, as you know, it's not going to hold that many photos. So why don't you go out and get a higher capacity SD or SDHC card. Take a look at some of these photos we shot out and about, and you'll see that, we just took some basic photos of some beautiful flowers we saw, and they came out really, really nice looking, very crisp, and you can tell that it has great quality with that 10 megapixels. Also take a look at this shot of a beautiful Porsche, and we tested out the 10x zoom here, and we were able to stand across the street and still get a really good shot. Let's start our tour by powering on. I think that would be a good idea. And right next to your power, you will see your shutter release and also your mode dial right here. And along your shutter release, you have your wide and your tight. And let's go in for this profile shot right here. Let's see what this 10x optical zoom can give us. And don't forget, you also have a 4x digital if you want to push the limits. Let's go on back. And also on the front of the camera, you will notice right here, this is your AF assist lamp, also your self-timer for when you're setting up those portrait shots. Also right here, you have your pop-up flash, pops up like so, nice and easy. And let's turn around back and you'll see again your 3-inch LCD screen. You have your playback right here, you have your exposure and your face detection on and off. And along this wheel, you'll see you have controls for your ISO. Right here is your flash, your self-timer, your manual focus, and your macro mode. And right here in the middle is your function set button. Down below, you have your display and your menu. Now, let me just bring you through a couple of the different shooting options. And right now, we're in auto mode. But if auto mode gives you too many different setting options and you just really not in the mood to think about them, you can switch into easy auto mode, which is the one with the heart. So let's go into easy auto mode. And you will notice that when you hit function set, let's raise the flash, there we go. When you hit function set, nothing pops up, and that's because it's easy auto mode and you have no control. The camera is going to do all the work for you. You don't have to worry about any of the settings. All right, so let's check out a couple more of the shooting selections. We'll go on down to portrait shot. You also have landscape, nighttime. This right here, I believe it's kids and pets. Yep, it is kids and pets, which can be really, really hard to photograph sometimes, so it's good that you have that scene. Also, you have indoors for those party shots. And you have your full scene menu here. Okay, right here it's snow. Oh, ISO 3200, but here you have access to all of your different scenes, and by hitting the function set, all of your other controls will come up as well. Everything from your quality to your shot, whether you want continuous, single, or continuous shooting AF. All right here. Let's get out of here. Let's continue with our tour. And you also have, oh, we went too far. There you go, movie mode. Now you don't have HD movie mode on here, but you can shoot in 640 by 480, which is still a decent resolution and perfect for uploading to Facebook and YouTube. And those are very important things. Now, let's go into our manual controls. When you are an M, that is full manual. You have control over your aperture and your shutter speed, and you set both. However, when you're in AV mode, that's aperture. Let's go into AV mode. That's aperture priority. So you set the aperture, and the camera will set the shutter speed. And it's the opposite with TV. With TV, you actually set the shutter speed, and the camera will set the aperture. And last but not least, program mode. If you're looking for more controls but not as complete as manual, then you'll want to be in program mode. Now let's test out this face detection. I have face select on, and I'm going to pop up my flash and hold the camera out, take a picture. There we go. Looks pretty good. Not too shabby in this lighting. So there you have it. This is the Canon Powershot. This is the ZX120. So if you're looking for a step up from the point-and-shoot camera, you should definitely check this camera out, okay? And you'll have all the manual controls to really customize and get artsy with your photos. I'm Sam. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. For more information on the Canon Powershot ZX120, just visit any of these major retailers and type in C930 1670 into the search box. For Computer TV, I'm Sam.